Hello. Welcome. Let me just turn that down. Big up to everybody. Big up. We'll get some music on. Oh, that ain't going to work, is it? There you go. We got some music. So, big up to everybody. Let's just get a bit of background on there. Where's the background? There you go. We got some background. We got there in the end. So, this is a Premier League award show. We weren't even going to do this today. We had an F1 scheduled, which we're still going to do the F1. But we decided to do this because I think this is important, especially for our club after what we've achieved. But I'm going to bring in my coach, who's my partner in crime, Toto Abba. Toto, yo, there's Toto again, man.
Do it, man.
Big up. I'm liking that. Is that your out of focus thing?
Yeah, I put the blur behind it.
Ah, man, you look all right before, man. You're cool. Anyway, how you been? How you been, bro?
Yeah, everything's been doing well, really. Relaxing. We've been busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far just been doing normal, really, normal day.
So this is a quick video. What we're gonna do? Well, depends. This is about Premier League Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year. You know how it is. I think this is the first time we've done one of these, isn't it? For all the 7 years we've been doing this. It's the first time we've done this. So what are the nominees? With the nominees are Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. I'm very don't know what that's about. Cole Palmer, Isak, Van Dijk, and Mohamed Salah is a shortlist. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
I reckon Salah's gonna be a high chance to win it, in my opinion. I think Salah deserves it. The amount of times we've got us out of crap this season, the amount of goals he scored, the amount of assists he scored, and the consistency, man. Salah is very, very consistent. Usually expecting to drop off after the break, after the second half of the season, but he's been doing well, really, really so far, and he's been staying consistent. Isak's a shout as well. Been one of the best strikers this season, being I think third top goal scorer. I think he's just behind Salah. He still can beat Salah, but I don't think so. Salah's just going to even score. He's going to score more and more. But yeah, Virgil again, another shout for being best player. It's not usually that centre backs get the best player of the year, but it'll be nice if Virgil gets it. He's got out of a lot of crap this season. Great defender for us, and day in day out consistently. On a daily basis. Gravenberch, probably our most improved player this season. He's been doing absolutely great. Gravenberch has. Ollie Watkins, he has been a good goal scorer, but I don't see him get player of the season. I don't think he was consistent enough. The nominees I'm happy with. I think the winner's going to be Salah, in my opinion.
Well, we'll have a look. We're going to share the screen. This is on the official Premier League website, so this is not a dodgy one. This is the official one. I can't show you that video footage. So, the Player of the Season nominees: midfielder, Nottingham Forest, Morgan Gibbs. It's good that he's in there. I'm not a Forest fan, but someone for Nottingham Forest. No disrespect to Nottingham Forest, but someone for Nottingham Forest getting nominated. That shows you how the manager has got them in a good place, really, isn't it? Really,
he's a good player.
Yeah, but someone at Nottingham Forest being nominated, isn't it? For me, I think their best player is probably been their striker, the big man. And also we've got this is for young player of the year, isn't it? We've got Isak. No, that's for Premier League player of the year. So we've got Gravenberch, He's in there for Young Player of the Year, Gravenberch. Personally, for me, he would get the award. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, but for me, I don't really watch too many teams. I do, depends if I'm doing a watch along, but for me, Gravenberch is definitely getting the award for me. If he's not, he's going to be in the top 2, isn't he? What would you think? What do you think?
Gravenberch, I think definitely Gravenberch is winning it. He's been our most improved player this season. On the ball, his ability on the ball, and he hasn't been playing well these past recent games, but he has been tired. Gravenberch has. He's been starting week in, week out, even though in the cup games he's been starting week in, week out. McAllister is the one that gets most of the rest, and Gravenberch is the one who gets more of the games, which it shows that at the moment he's not playing like he used to be playing since he's tired and had a lot of games. But he's still been playing well for us, really, really well. Definitely one of our best players in Liverpool this season. He was up there with McAllister and all them. Gravenberch winning it again, not a problem at all. I reckon it could be an all 3 Liverpool win. It could be Salah, Gravenberch for the Young Player of the Award. It could be Salah for the Player of the Season, and Manager of the Season. It could be Arne Slot. It could be a Liverpool wipeout, but we don't know. Wait till we see, because it is voted by the fans, and you know what the fans are like.
That's the other thing. Yeah, that's the other thing. What I'll be a bit suspicious about with the fan voting, because I know Liverpool's got a big fan base. Is it just people in England, UK, or is it worldwide?
Worldwide.
Is it worldwide? Okay, so we might have a better chance of probably winning. Because I think if it was just English people regarding the UK, I think it'd be quite hard for Liverpool to win the award. That's how I feel. But you can see Gravenberch has been the heartbeat of Arne Slot's Champions, playing pivot role as the anchor of Liverpool's midfield. And he has 176 duels, made 67 tackles and 57 interceptions. That is absolutely cold compared to where he was last season, when a lot of Liverpool fans, even how I had my doubts about this player last season, and he's coming this season and he's proved to everybody that he's supposed to be there, and he was pivotal for our Premier League success, even more than Trent. Gravenberch, when he was firing on all cylinders, the first half of the season, he was absolutely amazing. This is why a lot of clubs wanted him, but we didn't see that at first, did we? But it's when Arne Slot came in, he unlocked him. He unlocked the cheat code. So what you reckon? Do you think Gravenberch should get it?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
high chance.
So let's move on to Isak for Premier League Player of the Year. The nominations are Isak. The main ones are Isak, Virgil van Dijk, and Mohamed Salah. Isak, he could be the guy. If Liverpool players don't get it, he could be the guy that, wins it. What you reckon?
Isak, yeah, definitely. He's been probably the second best striker, probably Haaland at top.
I think he ain't gonna get it because he's been out too long.
Yeah, true. So Isak is arguably been the best striker. He's come on with a Carabao Cup. Third top goal scorer in the Premier League. So look, what can you say? Man? Isak's been having a good season, probably his best season of his career so far. In the Newcastle team as well, getting the winner for the Carabao Cup, which I just said, getting him a trophy. He could still potentially become top goal scorer at the end of the season. I know there's only a couple games to go now, 2 games to go for Newcastle. But he could, if he carries on scoring, he could potentially be top goal scorer. You don't know. Isak definitely. It's a good nominee. Isak is. Yeah. He's not surprised why he shouldn't be. There's no question why he shouldn't be in there. He's our third top goal scorer. He's come with a Carabao Cup, scoring the winner as well. And yeah, the guy is a goal machine, man. He's an absolute goal machine. I would love him at Liverpool. But I'm not sure if Liverpool would pay the money for him. You know, Isak would be like at least 80 to 90 million. That's just minimum. It could be even 100 plus the add-ons as well. So yeah, I would love him at Liverpool. He's an absolutely amazing player.
You can see his stats there, and it's the second time he's been nominated as well. It's the second time in so it's last season and this season. Yeah, so look, 29 goals. He says that he's directly contributed to 29 goals involvements in all competitions, and yeah, and he scored 19 Premier League goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The guy's cold. You know what I mean? That if a Liverpool player doesn't win it, yeah, he could definitely be in the running. You know, so you got Mohamed Salah overall, Virgil van Dijk, Ryan Gravenberch, Chris Wood. That's another guy that could be in it. Chris Wood.
I don't think he'll win it though.
Yeah, but he'll be up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Mbeumo, and Declan Rice for Arsenal. So there's definitely you know, Brian Mbeumo been absolutely.
He's a good player.
Brilliant,
really good
brilliant
player
this season. He has absolutely a brilliant. Look at his stats. I'm about to enjoy the remarkable campaign with Brentford, reaching 25 direct goals involvements in the third most in the Premier League, 18 goals.
I would take him at Liverpool as well.
This guy has been cold. Yeah, but we won't know, will we? So you will, because you're clever, but we won't. You see this guy, but forget it. Nah, he ain't gonna fit in Liverpool system. A guy that scores that many goals would fit in the Liverpool system.
Plus, decent assist, but he's more of a goal scorer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right wing as well. Again, it depends how old he is. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he was like 23, 22, then yeah, Liverpool.
How old is he anyway?
27, I think. I don't know.
Okay, that's still good. So yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Declan Rice.
25.
There you go. So he's young. So we got Declan Rice. Yeah, for me, he deserves to be in this. You know, I'm not the biggest. You know, when it comes to Arsenal, we're Liverpool fans. That's where it ends. But you can't dismiss the passion that this guy brings on a football pitch. He proved that in the Champions League against Real Madrid. He got his team and dragged him through that game, scoring pivotal goals to beat Real Madrid in that quarterfinal. You remember? That was absolutely amazing by Declan Rice. And for me, I'm not an Arsenal fan. Obviously, the picture behind me. But I think he should be captain of Arsenal. What do you think?
Who? Rice? Yeah, definitely. I think he's been a key player for Arsenal this season. Good player, Rice is. He's a really good player for Arsenal. You know, I have my doubts with him going to Arsenal, I've got to say. But he has been thriving. And, you know, you got to give the credit. I think him and Saka are probably the only two best ones in that team. I don't think that captain should be Odegaard. It should be Declan Rice. He's more of a leader. He's more of a leader who get his team at the crap. Like, the guy scores 2 free kicks, man, against Madrid to knock Madrid out. You know, if it weren't for Declan Rice, they would have been out. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, star players, good players turn up in the big games. You know, like I personally think, I know Saka's not on it, but I personally think that Declan Rice and Saka are the two best players at Arsenal, in my opinion. 2 star players. But yeah, Rice has been cooking this season. He's been doing really, really well. And yeah, you know, if he does get it, probably very unlikely. If he does get it,
no, you don't know. You don't know.
If you don't get it, if he doesn't get it, look, I won't be complaining because, of course, I want a Liverpool player to get it. But Declan Rice has been good for Arsenal this season. So yeah.
Yeah, so it says Rice has reached double figures for combined goals and assists in fantastic season for the second place Arsenal. He aspired to semi-finals of the European Champions League, which we just talked about. He has established himself as one of the Premier League's best box-to-box midfielders, winning 112 duels and making 52 tackles, as well as creating 56 chances and second most among Arsenal players. only there fewer than attacking midfielder Martin Odegaard. So yeah, he deserves to be in this Premier League player. Let me just scroll down the next one. And then we've got King Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Toto. See that crowd there, bro? I was involved in that, you know. No, I wish. Salah has produced one of the all-time great individual Premier League seasons, producing 5 more goals and 6 more assists than any other player. He's just 1 goal and assist away from matching the all-time record goal involvements in a single campaign, a record jointly held by Alan Shearer and Andy Cole, both of whom set their records in 42 match seasons. He ranks joint second for chances created in a season with 85 and is only 2 assists away from matching the most ever recorded in the Premier League campaign. So for me, and I know I'm a Liverpool fan, he's definitely going to be up there for winning this. Definitely going to be up there for winning this. For me, Mohamed Salah. I know I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm not biased. This is the way. Look, just look at the stats. Just take your fan hat off for a moment. Just look at the players as a neutral. Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah has to be at the top for winning this. What are you saying, Toto? Remember, guys, smash the like buttons.
Yes, I think Salah's a certified winner.
Yeah?
My opinion. He's definitely winning it.
Not definitely. Should have won it before sometimes.
But he should win it. He should definitely win it because look what he's done this season. He's broke record after record. Top of goal scorer, top assister. Probably not top goal scorer in the Premier League, but he's top assister. What can this man can't do? Like, he can score and assist. He's been like the most consistent player for ages now. Really, it's so we've got such a unique player on our hands, coming from Roma, Chelsea reject, to come into Liverpool and, you know, being best in the world, basically. Probably in the modern era, if you want to say it like that.
I don't know about that.
I mean currently.
He's not there.
Not modern era, but I'll say currently. He's best player in the world.
No, well, he's produced the best numbers in Europe.
Yeah, currently. But I just don't,
currently. That's what you're doing.
I don't see anyone better than him. I don't see anyone better than him. You know, his two assists for matching the most ever recorded in the Premier League campaign. Like, why shouldn't he not get it? We all know why he won't get it.
No, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Look, for me, right, it's between Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. For me, and the outsiders are probably Isak and Declan Rice. That's it. But I don't. As for Premier League Player of the Year, but we're going to give us our opinion at the end. So Mohamed Salah speaks for himself. Now we got the big man. Now we got the big man. This is my favourite, by the way. I think this is my favourite, being a centre back as well. Being my position as a defender, I'm a bit biased, you know, towards. But Van Dijk has this season become the first Dutchman to captain a team to Premier League title. He has his first Dutch player, you know, Dutch captain. He has been pivotal to Liverpool's playing every match and contributing to a league 14 clean sheets. Look at that. 14 clean sheets, winning 162 duels, making 184 clearances, and making 2,814 passes, nearly 300 more than any other player. You see what I'm talking about now, about these stats? This is what I read about earlier. This form has been rewarded with a new contract at Anfield for the 33-year-old who has won the 2018-19 Player of the Season award, and he's looking to become the 5th player in history to win at multiple occasions, like for Thierry Henry, Cristiano Ronaldo, Vidic, and Kevin De Bruyne. So he's looking to join that company to become Premier League Player of the Year again for more than once. So for me, he's the favourite for me. I think. Look, I'm looking at him and Salah. I'm looking at what Salah's numbers. I'm looking at his numbers. Obviously, you can't win a Premier League if you haven't got a good defence, and you can't win a Premier League. We wouldn't have won the Premier League as well without Salah's numbers. We know it's a team game, so this is why I'm putting them neck and neck. If I had to pick one, I think I'm going to go with Virgil van Dijk. Just the fact, I think what's going to tip it for me is that he's the captain. That's what's going to tip it for me. You get me? That's the only advantage for me why he might get it, because he's the captain of Liverpool. And that holds a lot of water, being the captain of Liverpool. You get me? That holds a lot of water. Being the captain of anything, but for Liverpool, it holds a lot of water. For me, I think Van Dijk, for me, I think he's gonna win it. I think he's gonna win it. Just like he won it in that season, 18-19 season. I think he's gonna do it again. And he nearly got that, and he nearly got the Ballon d'Or. The reason why he didn't get the Ballon d'Or, he come third. If it weren't for Messi and Ronaldo, he would have got that Ballon d'Or.
He would have.
Because he come third.
You got UEFA Best Player of the Year, which
I
think is more credible than Ballon d'Or.
I agree. Less politics.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on it?
No, VVD definitely up there. Again, I won't be surprised if he gets it. He played like a midfielder from the back. The amount of long passes that he does, it's so pinpoint. He starts so much attack from the back, which just proves that as a centre back, you got to be good at passing the ball. Either it's short, long, whatever, you got to be good with the ball at your feet. And Virgil's definitely that. He's the example of a perfect centre back.
Yeah,
a perfect player. He's got pace. He's got passing. He's got shooting. If you want to say it like that. He's good aerially in the box. He's been so good for the season, man. So good. And you know, if he does win it, and if he don't win it, again, it's that question: why should he not win it? No, he's done really good for us this season. Defended well, like he always does. Scored a few winners for us when we needed him. So yeah, he's really good, man, that he's done this season. I would love him. He's my favourite player. I would love him to get the player of the month, and not player of the month, player of the season. But again, you got to leave it to the fans to decide. End of the day, because it could be anyone. Could be anyone getting that player of the season. It could be Cole Palmer. You never know. Yeah. So yeah, Van Dijk, yeah, definitely. You know, to win the player of the season.
Right. So, what are you waiting for, guys? Smash the likes. If you're watching us, wherever you're watching us, it's free. We need to get the likes going, guys. We need to get the likes. Smash them likes. So important for the video. If you're just passing through, taking a little look, just smash the like button. It's free. It's free, man. Just smash them likes. Really appreciate it. So let's move on to the next one. Let's go on to the big man. Another big man, Chris Woods. He's been pivotal. I know I've used that word again, but he's been, for me, the key player. He's the reason why, for me, he's that Forest are where they are. I know it's a team effort, but this guy's an animal. He's an old school centre forward, Chris Woods. The New Zealand striker Wood, 33 now. He's enjoying the best season of his career, scoring 20 goals. The fourth most league from 63 shots. He's 31.75% conversion rate, makes him the most efficient finisher of any player this season, with more than 2 goals per game. Wood has become only the second player to reach 20 goals for Nottingham Forest in a Premier League campaign, after Stan Collymore, ex-Liverpool legend, by the way. We brought him from Forest, 94-95 season. So, what are you saying about Chris Woods?
Chris was definitely up there. He's
how old he was.
He's having such a good season, man. Honestly, coming from last season, he was barely scored. Now this season, he's just turned it around. He must have worked really hard in training, maybe improving on himself, because his fingers now right. I want a good season next year. And look what he's done: 20 goals, striker for Nottingham Forest, and he's been absolute gunsman for them. Absolute gunman. Clinical in front of goals. You don't really miss, does he? When he's there, and he's like an old school striker. Big, tall, rangy, good in the air, good with his feet, good poacher.
I didn't realise how old he was. I thought he was about 28.
I know he's been doing well this season, man.
So where did they buy him from then? Where did they get him from?
Don't know.
I wish we had someone like that, in striker. But obviously, I'd take him now. I would for a couple of seasons, let him get the goals in. I'd take him now for a couple of years.
But not Burnley.
Don't know where they got him from, but he's cold, man. He definitely deserves to be in there. So yeah, okay. So they're the nominees. There's the nominees for Player of the Season. Obviously, the young player this season we've done there. We've done Gravenberch. What's your thoughts on Cole Palmer?
Well, I thought he had a good start of the season. To be honest with you, I thought he was scoring, but soon as he gets to the big games, he don't really turn up. Like against us, what did he do? No, not the recent one. Yeah, where we're literally down and out. I'm on about the other time. The first half of the season.
What do you think of him getting the award though?
No way he's getting the award. If he does get the award, I think it's stupid. So I don't think he's not consistent enough to deserve the award, in my opinion.
All right, then. What else?
No, I don't think he was consistent enough because first half of the season he weren't really that good. No, I think he was good. He was scoring, he was being consistent. All of a sudden he dropped off, and this second half of the season he hasn't been really that well. The only time I saw him do well was when he was against us and where the media were just hyping about it. Where he was doing absolutely horrendous for the majority of the season. Then the media was hyping him up, and you know what English media is like, hyping up the English players and overrating them. But yeah, most of the time he weren't that good.
So these are the young players of the year. These are the nominees. Liam Delap for Ipswich, first player to earn a nomination for Hublet Young Player of the Season award despite playing for the relegated team. The 22-year-old who won the PL2 Player of the Season award with Manchester City in 2021 season has scored 12 goals for Ipswich, 35 Premier League goals, with only Nottingham Forest Chris Wood accounting for a higher proportion of his team's goals than Delap's, 34.3%. So what's your thoughts on this dude, man? And obviously someone's going to be snapping him up in this season. I mean, for next season, because they're going down at night. Ipswich, they're getting relegated. Yeah. So what's your thoughts?
He will definitely be transferred to another club.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. He's a good striker, he is. I'll take him at Liverpool. Again, I think we're monitoring him. I don't know. There's rumours that we're getting him. There's rumours that we're getting him.
You know what that means? Monitoring.
But yeah, Liam Delap, amazing striker, young gun striker.
Yeah,
22-year-old, and I think he deserves to be in a better club in my book. It's just simply weren't good enough to play in the Premier League. They went back up. I don't understand about these Championship teams either. Like, there's no point even having them because they go up and then they go back down again.
I know.
It's weren't good enough for Ipswich this season. So they will lose their star striker. But yeah, if he gets Young Player of the award, fair play to him. Absolute fair play to him.
Yeah, the breaking news from Paul Joyce. Liverpool are expected to approach Bayern Leverkusen and formally trigger the 30 million release clause in the next couple of hours. That will make Jeremy Frimpong the first signing of Liverpool this summer. So the Liverpool gonna trigger the release clause, 30 million, in the next couple of hours. So what's your thoughts on that? Breaking news.
Frimpong.
He's just come in. Paul Joyce. Breaking news from Paul Joyce. Liverpool are expected to approach Bayer Leverkusen and formally trigger the 30 million release clause that will make Jeremy Frimpong the first signing of Liverpool this summer. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, happy. I'm really, really happy. He's a great replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Can actually track back. Energy, up and down the pitch, and he can score. And that's the kind of thing that we need. You can see the way Robbo's like. He plays similar to a Robbo type of style, but Frimpong can score. But yeah, Frimpong has been absolutely amazed by Leverkusen, and I'm sure there's some stupid questions going about why would he leave?
At the bottom.
Why would he leave by Leverkusen to go to Liverpool? Saying that's a bad idea, and I'm like, how is it a bad idea getting transferred to Liverpool? Just how? We've just won the league. Do you know? And he's gonna go play. He's gonna go play in the best league in the world. Playing a certified starter. I don't know is kind of Bradley going to start over him, or is Frimpong's going to be on the bench for the couple games just to get used to it. I don't see him starting over Bradley just like that. No, he's got to earn his spot. You know what I mean?
But anyway, that's the news. That's the news, and it's come from Paul Joyce, so we know it's got some credibility to it. So let's move on to the next young player of the Anthony Alganga. What's his name? Anthony Alanga. So, another Nottingham Forest player, one of Premier League's most threatening and effective widemen. Swedish winger Alanga has been a pivotal figure, there's that word again, pivotal, in Forest challenge for the UEFA Champions League qualification. His 10 assists are joint third most among other players this season, with a 23-year-old former Manchester United former Manchester United winger becoming only the fourth Forest player to reach a double figure for assists in the Premier League season. He needs only one more in Forest final 2 matches to equal the club record set by Brian Roy in 94-95 season. So, I didn't even know he used to play for Man United. So what are you saying?
Yeah, United let him go.
You think he deserves that nominee?
Yeah, he does. He's improved a lot this season. I reckon coming from United, United rejecting him, not giving him a chance, because he was a big prospect at United, but United didn't really play him. And now he's going to Nottingham Forest, and he's done really, really well for himself. And I think he's a great aspect for the future. 10 assists so far. He's all right. As a winger as well. But yeah, can you say he had a decent season for Nottingham Forest, young player, and he's got a lot to come from him. So if he does win it, fair enough. He's had a good season.
Yeah, I totally agree. Let's move on to Ryan Gravenberch, the only player on the shortlist for Mahuba Young Player of Season and the EA Sports Player of the Season awards. Gravenberch has been a heartbeat of Arne Slot's champions, playing a pivotal role as the anchor of Liverpool's midfield. As the Reds won, we went over this already. I think he should win it. Ryan Gravenberch, I think he should be the guy to win it, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely should win it. He's been our most improved player, most improved CDM. You can even compare him to McAllister for this season. So yeah, he's been good for us so far. And
the season's done now. He's been brilliant.
I know. But since he's joined the club, he's been really, really well for us. And he's definitely going to go far. He definitely got the potential to be one of the best DMs in world football.
Yeah. So the guy that everybody thought was getting, Dan Hudson, I knew he was going to Real Madrid. As soon as I saw Real Madrid was interested in him, forget it. They're all going to Real Madrid. There should be some sort of law that they only can sign so many players from this country. But it is what it is. The summer signing for Juventus, the giant 6'6" Bournemouth centre-back, he would have been perfect at our club. But I knew as soon as Real Madrid started sniffing around, he's going there. Bournemouth centre-back fitted seamlessly in Andonia's side, contributing to both ends of the pitch. The 20-year-old has made 181 clearances and won 114 duels, while also scoring 3 goals and becoming known for his chill guy celebration. He has helped Bournemouth set a club record points total for the Premier League season. So this guy, I think, this guy might be in for the running. I still think Gravenberch will probably win it, but this guy won't be far behind Dean Hudson. So great, big up to him. Now, this one baffles me. This one baffles me. This guy has been. People say he's cold. He's been out in the cold all season. I haven't really seen this guy do anything at all this season. I don't care what it says on the screen. Look, last season, obviously he was the guy last season at Chelsea, but this season not so much. And for me, I don't think he should be nominated.
No, not consistent enough.
No, I don't think he should be nominated. And I don't know why. I don't know. I've just got this feeling that he might win it. If the fans are voting, I've got a feeling. Yeah, it's the fans. I've got a feeling he's going to win it. And I don't think he should even be nominated.
Because he's cold.
Oh, God, he's been out of the cold all season. All season.
He's been out in the heat. What's he been doing this season? Yeah, first half of the season when Chelsea was actually winning, he was good. As soon as Chelsea fell, he was supposed to be their star player. Never turned up. Barely turned up.
Exactly.
Big games, barely turned up. So why should he get Young Player of the Year? Maybe last season, yeah, but this season, no. Yeah, like I said, last season he deserved Young Player of the Year. Then it was amazing last season, but this season, nah.
No, forget. Let's move on. João Pedro for Brighton, and the Brazilian has been a star.
Another one that was linked to us.
The head of coach, debut Premier League season. He has surpassed his best ever top flight goals total of scoring 10 times, but also contributing with 6 assists. The 23-year-old is only of the only 4 players to take at least 5 penalties this season and score all of them, while only Bournemouth, if Ivan Lawson, has won more penalties than he has. What do you think of him, bro?
Look, I've always thought Pedro's a good striker. I always thought he should come to Liverpool. He's had a good season this season for Brighton. He definitely should be at another club. Definitely. Maybe United could go for him. You never know. United do need a striker. Arsenal do need a striker as well. So he could go to Arsenal. But I would love him at Liverpool because I think we need a striker. Our 2 strikers are just not good enough in my book. We just need to get rid of him. Yeah.
So we're going on to the next one. Morgan Rogers,
he's been great.
The 22-year-old has enjoyed stunning first full season for Aston Villa, producing 8 goals and 9 assists for the top 5 chasers. He's one of the only 16 players that have both attempted 50+ shots and created 50+ chances this season, while he ranks joint third among all players' expected goals, XG, assists from open play. I don't know if that stat just baffles me, that stat. When I say expected XG, assists from open play, whatever. But anyway, what do you think about this dude?
He's been great for Villa.
He's a local lad as well, isn't he?
First season for Villa. And I think that celebration he did against Chelsea, by the way. I think he did against Chelsea, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got the cold ring on it.
Yeah. But yeah, he's been amazing. Amazing player. Attacking mid. He can play left wing on the left and through the middle. He's been great for Villa. I know a few Villa fans and they absolutely love him. He's been a great player for Villa so far this season, and definitely deserves it. In my book. He's had goals and assists. He's been versatile. He played good alongside Rashford as well. Assisted a lot of goals. Turned up in the big game, Champions League. He turned up. So Morgan Rogers was good.
Now, maybe this one is the one he's probably going to knock off Gravenberch. William Saliba.
Yeah.
William Saliba, shortlisted for second successive season. Saliba has been a rock I'm not sure about being a rock this season. I think Gabriel's better than him. And I think he's been lost without his partner, Gabriel, in my opinion. I think Gabriel is like the Virgil van Dijk. He's not as good as Van Dijk, but he's like the main defender in the team. Just like Ibra Konate, he's like the second defender in it. Saliba, for me, I don't know. He's conceded fewer goals of all time with 33. The Frenchman Saliba contributed to 12 clean sheets. Now 24. Saliba has established himself as one of the league's. What is he? Should he be the young player season? Being 24 years of age, I'm not sure if that really counts. 24.
I think it's.
Fancy's young
I
player.
think it's under. I think it's under 25.
Okay, so 24 Saliba
That's what it
establishing
is.
himself as one of the league's best centre backs. He's
Yeah.
made the second most passes of all a player, and of the 150 players that have opponents attempted to dribble past them. Wow, another mad stat. And at least 60 times, no player has better rate at defending 1v1 battles. Saliba, who has been involved in 78 such situations, but successfully disposes his opponent 79% of the time without committing a foul. I'm not sure about them stats because I saw him have a horrible season this season compared to last season. Some of these stats sometimes are a bit, questionable, but I saw him get twisted up enough times this season, Saliba. Last season it was cold. Last season it was immense, but for this season not so much. Not without his side partner. I think Gabriel's much better defender than him, much more aggressive, gets involved more, in my opinion. What's your thoughts on Saliba?
Saliba, he's been good for Arsenal alongside Gabriel.
Yeah.
The only thing that baffled me is to still comparing to Van Dijk, which
I don't think they do now.
which still baffles me.
I think they're comparing him to Ibra now, and Ibra's better, by the way.
Ibro's better. By
They
far.
don't compare him to Van Dijk now.
Saliba, you can say third or fourth best centre back in the league. I think Gabriel's fair. I think Gabriel's a good centre back. Even Saliba could be like fourth. I think fourth or third best centre back in the league. You can say that. But yeah, regular start for Arsenal. I don't really watch Saliba that much, but he's an okay defender. He's good for us, isn't he? So
Yeah.
Why shouldn't he not be in there? I don't know. Could be too old for the young player of the season, but I think he's under 25, so he still qualifies for that reward. So yeah.
Yep, that's it then. They're the awards, man. They're the awards. We're gonna head off now. We're not doing a video now. We're gonna do it later. When I get back, because I've got stuff to do. I just want to chill out now. And yeah, we're gonna do this video now, and that's it. We're gonna do the thing later on. We've got a podcast later on, guys. If you're watching us on the replay, if you never joined us today, which obviously you never, thanks. But smack the like button. That's all we care about at the moment. Please smack the like button to get the video out there. And yeah, man, we've got a video later. It's going to be the Flaming Tarmac. We're going to talk about Formula One. Obviously, starts tomorrow. I'm going to be doing that video later on. Now I'm just going to chill. I'll have a shower, chill out, do some stuff, and then later on we'll be back. But like I said, What are you waiting for, man? What are you waiting for? Look, smash those likes, smash the like buttons, and as you can see at the bottom, breaking news from Paul Joyce: Liverpool are expected to approach Bayer Leverkusen and formally trigger the 30 million release clause, and that will make Jeremy Frimpong the first signing of club summer recruitment for Liverpool. And I'm happy about that because I wanted him last season, and we're going to get him for next season, and I can't wait. I think he's going to be a big plus for our team going forward to next season. He's going to be able to overlap Salah, make them fast runs, come in, pass to Salah, maybe have Salah move over a little bit more in the middle because Salah's getting a bit older now. So Salah will have to do less running. Let Frimpong do the running. He's the young man. He's got the legs. He can put the frighteners on defenders, make them overlap runs. I could just see it now, man. I could just see it now. Once he's all right, it's going to take him maybe a little bit, maybe about a month or so to get used to the Premier League. But I think he'd be fine. He'll be fine. So what your thoughts before we head off?
My thoughts, I think my final thoughts are the winners. I think player of the season is going to go to Salah. I think manager of the season is going to go to Slat.
Forgot the manager of the season. So who the nominees? We've got the Forest manager. We've got Arne Slot. This is not what I think he could be manager nominated, isn't it? What's his name? Arteta. Come on, man.
No,
Arteta can't be nominated. Anyway, Arne Slot's winning it, by the way.
Yeah, and I think young player of the season is going to go to
Gravenberch.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a 4 Liverpool sweep.
I think that Virgil van Dijk's going to get player of the season. Second's going to be Salah. Premier League player of the season is going to be Gravenberch. And manager is going to be Arne Slot. That's just me. But that's it, man. That's it. We're heading off. Let's get these thingies so we can head off. Where's the video? Yeah. That's it, man. See you later, guys. Can we get the video to go on? The video. Oh, I found it now. See you later, guys. Big up. See you later. Bye.